What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are tackling an anabolic appetizer. Let me set the scene for you. It's game day. You're gonna have your friends over. You gotta be a gracious host. You gotta earn the respect of your peers. But at the same time, you've been on a diet, you've been doing good, you've been leaning out, you're almost ready for the pool, and the last thing that you wanna do is derail all that progress. But today, I got a solution for you. One that's not only stupid simple, but after your friends try it out, you're gonna earn some respect. And if there's one thing I know you need, it's to regain the respect of your peers. In today's video, we'll be making anabolic cheesy turkey bacon pinwheels. Not only is this recipe ready in just a matter of minutes, anybody that tries this will have no idea that it's healthy. If you've been wanting to eat appetizers on game day, but the thought of rolling around in one of those motorized scooters at Walmart doesn't sit right with you, then look no further than this video, because I'm telling you, it just might change your life. Are you the type of person that's constantly hosting parties? Are you the type of person that just likes good food? Have you lost all the respect of your peers? Well, I know how to get it back. You just start making them anabolic recipes out of the RJF Anabolic Cookbook. Step-by-step instructions, the macros, the calories, the protein. We're making foods that you would never think were diet foods. We're turning those into diet foods. Does that make sense? Hope I'm making sense. Hit that link in my description to check it out. Plus, you get it one time, you get every future recipe I have for free. All right, if you guys are ready to get another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! I wasn't lying. This recipe is easier than tying a stake around your neck and getting the dog to play with you. We start off with a large burrito tortilla. Now, what I recommend with these is that you buy the authentic types of tortillas, the ones that are less processed. You can tell because they're not as fluffy. This is only 190 calories, and if you're confused on which brand's the right one, the tip I've always followed is that if it's got a sweet mamacita on the front, you're gonna do just fine. So we'll just grab a tortilla, throw that sucker on a cutting board, move it to the side, and then grab a food scale and a large mixing bowl. And what we're gonna do now is create a creamy ranch filling for our pinwheels. So I'm gonna give you guys a pro tip here. Anytime you wanna make your favorite sauce go further, add protein to keep the calories down, just combine it with a little Greek yogurt that is unflavored. This stuff has like no taste. You add a sauce to it, it's gonna make that sauce last and stretch. So I start by weighing out 85 grams of our fat-free plain Greek yogurt, and then to our Greek yogurt, we're gonna add 30 grams of fat-free ranch. And I'm telling y'all, you'll be surprised when you do this little trick. It works for salad dressings, works for buffalo sauce, whatever you want to do. This trick is golden. And now that we got the creamy ranch figured out, we're gonna add about 28 grams fat-free cheddar cheese. And if you want to use a different fat-free cheese, go right ahead. Then at this point, we can get a little creative with our mix-ins. If you have a favorite diced veggie, peppers, whatever you want to throw in here, you can do it. But for me, I'm just gonna throw in about 7 grams of green onion to make that presentation look fire. Because honestly, half the battle is how good it looks. Because honestly, you eat it with your eyes before you ever eat it with your face. And then the final thing to add in here is just 14 grams of real bacon pieces. It's already cooked, makes this super easy. And that's what I was saying about this recipe in general. You can whip a ton of these up in no time at all. And then once we got everything in here, all we gotta do is go in and stir everything up. And make sure you do a good job, that way all the flavors are fully infused. I've seen great men fall victim to under mixing. And once our creamy, cheesy bacon ranch mixture is all mixed up, we're just gonna go in here and spread it evenly across our tortilla. Don't treat this like either CNN or Fox News. Instead, do honest, full coverage. Ain't that a thing of beauty? At this point, we are almost done. What we need to do now is add some turkey breast, and what I'm gonna recommend is that instead of buying the highly processed Oscar Mayer lunch meat versions, instead find the turkey breast that your deli actually slices. You're gonna get less salt that way, you're gonna get more protein that way, and overall, it's just a better cut of meat. So what I'm gonna do is weigh out my slices until I hit 168 grams, and just look how much thicker and better these slices are versus like that Oscar Mayer stuff, man. It's a no-brainer. And then once we got it, all we wanna do is lay down our turkey breast until it mostly covers our ranch mixture here. And just to show you guys how much time I spend making sure these quantities are good, look at that right there, right? Boom, boom. Had to tear a few pieces off to get the exact measurement. Boom, and boom, like a glove. And now all we gotta do is roll this thing up. I like to make it tight. Get in here. Might have to work that meat a little bit, but we just slowly do this right here. Bingo. And then once we're rolled, all we wanna do is cut this into about inch-long slivers. Boom. Pro tip, use a bigger knife. Boom, boom, and boom, baby. Would you take a look at that? And here we go, baby. In just a matter of literally a few minutes, we have ourselves some delicious anabolic game day appetizers. If you're a man or woman of exquisite taste, pop a toothpick in each one, and that's gonna make this way easier for grab and go. Or if you wanna swap out the bacon or green onions for whatever your preference is, hey, there's no rules in this kitchen. All I want is for you guys to be eating good, eating anabolic, making gains, enjoying food and life, all at the same time. And if you wanna see a different take on this exact recipe, anabolic of course, check out my buddy Jason Alexander Kim. He's got a great channel, lots of good recipes over there. Swing by, show him some love, tell him Remy sent you. So now that I've shown you guys the golden keys to making your appetizers anabolic, I think it's time to give these guys a try. You guys ready? Let's go. All right, baby, it is showtime. But first, June 17th is the full restock on Anabars and the launch of our new Fruity Cereal Crunch flavor. It's also covered in white chocolate, got Fruity Pebbles inside of it, and I think that it's even better than the white chocolate cookies and cream. We're gonna have some of those too, but you're gonna wanna get there before they're gone, man. We've been selling out quick, so follow me on Instagram, social media, at the Remington James, and be on the lookout for when I post, because these go quick, and I know you're gonna love them. They taste great. All right, let's just get right down to business, man. Grab this guy right here on the end. Would you take a look at that? It's so simple, yet there's such a combination of flavors. If y'all have never had anything like this, you're really missing out. You ready? 3, 2, 1, there you go. First off, that Greek yogurt ranch hack is a godsend. All of the creaminess of this tastes like ranch. And we're using fat-free ranch. We're cutting way down on those calories and fat. You got that deli turkey, the bacon, the cheese, the green onion, and you literally eat it and it's its own experience. It's like going to a drag show. I used to write them off, but I got pulled into one and it's kind of a good time. No one clip that and post it. They're having fun is what I'm trying to say. I have a feeling, I really do, that a simpler, less sexy recipe like this isn't gonna get the views or the love that it truly deserves. If you guys can help me right now, hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below, because I really think a recipe like this is a freaking game changer. But unfortunately, a lot of people, they want to see the sexier stuff. So if y'all can help me with that, it's gonna help these smaller videos do better. Mean the world to me. And I know I framed this one up like an appetizer, right? But the cool thing about this is that it's great cold. So you could literally Tupperware these up, take them with you, eat them cold while you're out on the go, and it's gonna be the perfect little grab and go snack. Not even a snack, I mean, there's meat in here. This is a meal. I know this looks simple, but I'm so impressed with this right now. I've never had anything like this. It is so good. Now in this entire meal, if you make it exactly how I did it, what you end up with for the entire thing is only 549 calories, 13 grams of fat, 68 grams of protein, 40 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber. So for me, this whole recipe could easily just be a meal that I fit right into my diet. But if you're having a day where, like I said, you're doing like appetizers or whatever, maybe you're not tracking calories as much, it's a little more of a flexible day, having these around to snack on versus like one buffalo wing that's gonna be like 200 calories, this is the obvious choice. And you eat these, you don't feel like crap either. I'm telling you. I know there's a lot of you out there sleeping on this recipe. You gotta do this. You're gonna eat this and you're gonna be mind blown, just like I was. And they're perfect bite-sized. All right, I got a proposition. I know there's some single dads out there in the audience. Here, I'm gonna give you a tip. The next time it's one of the kids' birthday parties, right, where the parents are showing up to kind of just hang out while the kids do their thing, what you gotta do, show up with this recipe and all the moms there are gonna know that you're a man of action. You're a man who thinks ahead and gets things done. They're not gonna know that your wife left you. They're just gonna think there was a tragic accident and you've been searching for love ever since. But if you show up with a pizza, they're gonna assume you just defaulted on your mortgage. It's all perception, it's optics. And boom, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final bite. Let's go. This recipe is gonna go down as one of the unsung heroes on this channel. It's not gonna get a million views. I'm not gonna get a ton of recipe tags on Instagram. I just can feel it. But I'm telling you, you give this recipe a shot, I know you are gonna love it. I know it. I'd put money on it. But knowing some of you guys out there in the audience, I probably wouldn't, because y'all would do anything for a buck. I got my eyes on you. And you already know if you got the RJF Anabolic Cookbook, it has been updated. So this sleeper hit is now in there along with all my other recipes. When you cook at home, you put your nutrition in your own hands, you enjoy what you're doing in that kitchen, the results are never easier. This is what I like to call dieting the fun way. And when you got the ultimate guide in your pocket, you can't lose, baby. Link in my description. Appreciate you guys as always, man. Put some recipe suggestions down below. Things you want to see me work on. I need to rebuild my list after the week off. Show that love. Smash that thumbs up button. Comment anything down below for the algorithm. Hit that subscription button. Tons of great videos coming. And go show some love on my last vlog. It's called This May Be a Mistake. Let me know what you guys think of that type of content. If you want to see more of those day in the life stuff, I'll do them. But you got to show up and show love. So anyways, I'm out of here. June 17th, Anabar restock. Appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. All right, we had some ranch spillage. I'm just gonna take care of that right now. Never know the difference.